fellow flight instructors and NAFI members. John Niehaus, Director of Program Development for the National Association of Flight Instructors, welcoming you back to another episode of the NAFI More Right Rudder Podcast, the podcast for flight instructors on the go. And I know it's an off week, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but I wanted to generate a little bit of excitement, a little bit of hype. I know I'm excited for something new that we are doing for next week. Next week's May 16th episode is going to be the start of a new format, possibly even a new series down the road for NAFI's podcast empire. And it's going to be hosted by NAFI Director of Publications and Editor Beth Stanton. Now, Beth is doing this this series she calls The Writers Behind the Stories, and it will feature guests who author the articles in NAFI's Mentor magazine. Now, if you are a member of NAFI, you probably have read articles by these individuals. You'll be familiar with the names that come up. If you are not a member, maybe it inspires you to become one. Just to sort of learn more about these people and sort of understand all of the great things that they have to share. And as NAFI members, you do also not just receive the magazine, but you also get an archive of the magazine and a whole bunch of other great stuff. So anyways, with each release of the new magazine, which is every other month, so you'll get one of these every other month, you'll get to know the people behind the pens as Beth interviews authors on the podcast. You'll discover the stories behind the stories as writers discuss how they came up with the ideas for their articles and why they decided to finally write them down. You'll also learn about their journey as flight instructors and what they've learned along the way. So you'll also maybe even get to hear a better understanding or a deeper dive of articles that are in the magazine that just came out. So you can kind of see what maybe didn't make the editor's version, maybe additional details that they just didn't have space for or other things. So super excited about that. You won't want to miss the informative and entertaining episodes as you get a sneak peek behind the editor's curtain. Now, she's coming out with a bang here because I think you'll be really excited if you've read any of Mentor's before. Boots. Now, it's a gentleman, that's his name. It's just Boots. And it's exciting because I know that I have read his articles, and he's not just a fantastic writer, but there's a lot of mystique to this gentleman. And I'm curious to learn more, and I think many of our readers are as well. So next week, May 16th, Beth Stanton hosts the first Writers Behind the Stories with her first guest, Mr. Boots.